Hey everyone, so here we are, week 3, day 3, which would be for Friday, April the 3rd rather. Week 3, day 3 was, if you grab your social studies packet for week 3, you can go ahead and pause the video. You want to make sure, before you pause, that you grab the reading for it, a pen, pencil, highlighter, or something to keep track of when I'm reading it. So go ahead and pause the video, and I'll wait for you to come back. Okay, so for week 3, day 3, it was to read section 2, if you're reading along the plan here that I have, and you're writing 5 facts. So as I have advised right along while I'm reading to you, keep a pen or pencil or highlighter or marker or something and underline certain facts. So you have 5 facts by the time I'm done reading, hopefully. Okay, section 2. And I apologize for any excessive noise in the background. I'm having some kitchen work done here, so hopefully it's not too loud. I'm trying to close my office door, but I'm going to try to do my best here. So, section 2, the Tibet Qinghai Plateau. The high Tibet Qinghai Plateau dominates the southwestern parts of outer China, also known as the Tibetan Plateau. This area is often called the roof of the world because its average elevation, talk about the height, the elevation's height, of 13,500 feet is more than 2 miles above sea level. Up until now, in section 1, we were reading about the inner and the outer China, and we read about a lot of places that were below sea level, okay? So we're talking about 13,500 feet above the sea level. So more than 2 miles. It spans across a very large area, covering almost a quarter of the land of China. Okay? It's quite a bit of area. Quarter is a lot. Okay? If you think about a clock, okay, to imagine what a quarter is. You think about a regular clock, okay, goes from 1 o'clock to 12 o'clock. Quarter of an hour is when the hand is on the 3. Okay, so that's a quarter of the land. The Tibet Qinghai Plateau is a rocky land surrounded by towering mountains. So very tall mountains and very rocky because of it. The Himalayas lie on the southern edge of the plateau. The tallest mountain in the world, Mount Everest, is part of this mountain range with its peak of 29,000 feet in altitude, or more than 5 miles high. So in yesterday's, I can grab the worksheet here. In yesterday's, we had the map. Okay? So in the orange part here is the area that we're talking about. That Tibet Qinghai Plateau. That's the area we're talking. It has the Mount Everest with the Himalayas. That's all outlined there. So if you want a visual, grab that map from yesterday's reading. Because the Tibet Qinghai Plateau is so high, its climate is very cold. So think about it. Skiing. Why do we ski up in the mountains if you happen to ski? I don't ski. But if you happen to ski, why? Because the higher the elevation, the higher the mountains, you have the better chance of it getting cold. Cold keeps snow, ice, okay? So the climate's very cold. The air is thin and dry. The higher up you go, the thinner the air gets. Think about outer space. Why do we need oxygen in outer space? Okay, why can't we just breathe normally? Because you're high up there, the air gets thinner. So snow continues to fall even in the summer months. So the summer months, they're getting snow. It's normal. 2 of China's major rivers begin in this area. The Haoanghe, also known as the Yellow River, and the Shangjing, also called the Yangtze River. Despite these rivers, the plateau is rather dry, and the natural vegetation consists of sparse scrubs and grasses. So very sparse around, okay, not like thick, not luscious, like maybe a little patch here, a little section over there. Antelopes and yaks, a type of ox, roam the area and are sometimes prey for wolves and wildcats. For the people of ancient times, the Tibet Qinghai Plateau was a challenging place to live. It's cold, it's mountainous, the air is thinner, you have snow basically year round. It was too cold and dry to grow crops. But the grasses did provide food for yaks and other livestock. So it was great for animals, but not so good for living off the land. The cold, rocky plateau and the high mountains made travel to inner China very difficult through this area. So again, just going to refer back to this map to give you a visual. So you're over here in the mountains, you have inner China over here. It's kind of a distance there. You have to travel to that area, okay? So it made it very challenging to do. So this would wrap us up for week 3, day 3. Again, this was for Friday, April the 3rd, if you're following along with the days here. Hopefully you found some facts as I was reading and were underlining or making a little star or something next to it. So your next thing to do here is to write down 5 facts. Again, use complete sentences, please, on your piece of paper. You can continue it on with the same one that we read yesterday for section 1, okay? Just make sure you label it with week 3, day 3, section 2, something so I know that it's, your 5 facts are separated. All right, guys, if you have any questions, let me know. Email or when I call. Bye now.